Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday episode of our daily stock market insights. And today we are going to cover stocks that you have requested, plus the ones that are highly trending in Investograms. As you can see on our screen, those are our stock picks today. But you are most welcome to drop a comment and request your stocks. So maybe I can record another part two of this episode today. Okay, so if this is your first time, by the way, I'm inviting you to also subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so whenever we have new videos, you're always updated. Okay, so let us begin. Okay, so we are looking at PSEI, but it's just loading. I hope you had good trades today, guys, and I am so happy. For the first time, we've gained I think around 60 new subscribers in one day, and I'm so happy. You guys have inspired me to really continue whatever we are doing right now, and I can assure you that this is going to be something that's for long term, for sure. I'd love to share whatever learnings I have. And as I do this, I also learn or gain some more learning. So it's a win win process for all of us. Okay, so let's take a look at PSEI. Okay, so I think yesterday, I said that we're very near a resistance area. It could either be in this level or in this level, but looks like it respected this level. Um, Yesterday's candlestick was not really good looking. Okay, and today it was validated by a bearish candlestick. It's a sign of weakness. You're also at the oversold area now, I mean overbought area right now, so that means most of the blue chip companies are starting to look expensive, and we might have some more retracement, and we will see. Let's see if it will reach up to this level, because this used to be your previous resistance. We might establish a support there. If not, maybe another level would be here, 6,224, 232. It's almost the same area. So watch out. But overall, I feel that we might even have one more red candlestick tomorrow. And let's see. We wouldn't be surprised, because look at that. For how many days it has been very bullish. People are just taking profit. Okay, SMC. Um, it was a promising movement yesterday. Okay. However, I feel people are just taking profit. This is to be a resistance. It has established a resistance there now, and it's revisiting. I feel that tomorrow it will just dip a little bit some more below that, but it's really very near your support right now. In fact, if I may share, I entered in this stock. I used 104.10. That was my entry price today. So this is something that I also monitor. The reason why I said that, because yesterday was very promising, and you know how I am. I'm always very conservative at my entry price. I try my best to enter at the support level, and I thought the support could be established right here, because this used to be a resistance, right? But looking at it now on a second glance, looks like it is going to respect this level. You had your resistance here, became a support here, but at least, I'm really glad that my order has already been executed. I'm already in it, and I was able to haggle at a much cheaper price. 104.10 was my entry price. But tomorrow, just in case a slight dip happens, I feel that that support 100 is already a 100.88 is already a very good entry price for all of us. This is just the market giving us a chance very near a support area. Look at this. This is already showing, looking attractive in foreign buyers. So next course of action, most likely it will revisit 100.88 and then bounce in that level. Okay, still very cheap. Do you see that? Still very cheap level. I think we could start accumulating volume here. SHLPH also managed to move higher today. It opened right here, which is just in the same price or at the same price as what we had from yesterday. Okay, and then within the day it moved so high it even reached up to 22. Okay, so that is like what, plus 7.91% increase in just a day. Very promising. So what happened here was people took profit. And so with this kind of candlestick, that's a bearish candlestick. It might revisit your 18.85. So just hang in there, wait for your perfect timing, because I feel that it might, give us a chance at the 18.85. Always, stock market, guys, is a game of patience. Sometimes you are so excited because you feel that the momentum is already there. There are so many trades for that particular stock you wanted to engage in, but the key there is you have to manage your emotion, and to do that you need to have a plan, know where your support level is, know where your resistance is, and we all know that it's best to enter nearer support, even though you are already so tempted to enter, but your plan says that you have to enter at this level. So you should not break that. I know it's just easy to tell or easy to say that, and it's really hard to do it. So if it helps, well, for me, because I'm more of a position trader to or mid to long term investor, I really don't have the time to watch the market the entire day. So I think that also helps, because I still remember when I was starting, I'm glued to my phone even at work. I get so tempted to watch what's happening, and then whenever I see it, I always get surprised. I get so excited or I get so nervous, and then I don't follow my trading plans. So if you're going to ask me if you're experiencing the same right now, I'd say it's just normal. But hey, we gotta conquer that. Because the longer you have that kind of impulsive mentality, proficiency level in trading is, your learning curve is going to be prolonged as well. So, yes, just embrace that journey, but really have to act fast. Okay, and to do that, of course, you have to join me every night, because studying helps. Okay, you have to study every single day, so this is a group study for all of us. Now let's go back. SHLPH will most likely revisit your previous resistance and will create a support at that level. This is the resistance that I see here. Actually, you have very near another one here, but let's just be conservative and plot it at 18.85. I think that's already a good haggle for all of us. FB. FB might also retrace. As you can see, this is a second day of a bearish candlestick, and it might revisit your MA20. This blue line over here in our Bollinger Band, that is an MA20 line. We did not adjust any settings from here. We just followed the default, and that is where we're expecting for this stock to potentially bounce. Okay, so for those people who may have entered um, prior to June 8th, so this is one of the few stocks that continued to climb. June 8. Okay, June 8 was in fact a green candlestick for this. So X date for this stock is not after all a negative. It's not a decline. But majority of the stocks, whenever it's an X date, the stock price declines because people are taking profit. So for this stock, why is it that people did not get out? Probably the reason why is because they see a big potential. This stock has declined by what, more than 50%? Looking at it, 63%. Okay, and it has only recovered by 40%. So you still have 59% potential to go back to that level again. But we just do not know how long it takes though. But for this stock to reach this level, it took 1 year. Okay, so where could it bounce next? We see it at MA20. Previous resistance will now become a support. So take note of the price. So I see it declining for a few more days. GTCAP. GTCAP as well. That's a sign of weakness, and you're very near a resistance, as you can see. So that could have been your clue. There. That could have been your trigger to lock in some profit. Okay. As for me, I remember I entered in this stock. I already took profit here. No, this isn't the one. I was planning to enter, but I was not able to get in at the price I wanted. I think around during this day, but I transferred to, I can't remember if it was Tech or URC that I entered at. Anyway, so this is bound to retrace. Let us see if it will go back to this level. Around that area. Previous resistance became your support right here, became a resistance here. So 445.42, that's the area we're closely monitoring. Next would be Tech. We're still a green for Tech, but this is bound to retrace, and I think we are already within that area. So if I am to plot here, I think this is the 7.96. That's an area to monitor. Used to be a resistance here, became a support. You had some consolidation happening there. Look at this. Look at this as well. This too. So 7.84, that's an area of possible bounce. And volume is still high. And normally as we go down and if we're nearing a possible bounce, the body of the candlestick becomes smaller and smaller. Look at this. As you go down, eventually you reach a doji. Here, as you go down, you have a hammer, a doji, still here as well as small candlestick, then recovers. Okay, do you see that? So that's the cue. So in case if it dips, also it's sitting at an MA20 line, so there's a high chance that that will be our area of bounce. JFC, this is I think a good story. Yes. Okay. JFC, we added some more volume the other day. I entered at 133.50. Around here. 133.50. That's where I added 130 or 133.50. I think it's one of these red days that I entered. Okay, so far we're green there, but we're not getting out yet because this is still a very cheap level. I still want to. Anyway, JFC is one of my long-term picks. So we still have a good, risk to reward ratio here. Your risk here is very small, and it's now starting to pick up. So let us see in the coming days, where will this stock bring us. Overall, your short-term resistance is right here, okay? You had your resistance build up in this level for several days here, and then for 2 days here. Used to be a support as well here. So those are our key areas to monitor. What about Dito? Check out Dito. Oh no, we don't like this candlestick. That looks like a doji to me, and when a doji comes out at the resistance level, uh, a retracement can happen. At the same time, look at this. You're sitting at an overbought level, which means that we are starting to look expensive. So if it drops, let's see if 2.45 will be respected as a possible area of bounce. And you see this, that's the reason why I said that. Okay, 2.45. What about MBT? MBT, fourth day of a red candlestick, guys. Yesterday, I already warned you that there will be a possible retracement. So I feel that it will continue to dip. Okay, I'll open the weekly chart. See that? It respected your resistance here, guys. So it might drop and go back to your 36 level. So for the long-term investors there, I think this is for them. You have a chance once again to enter at a cheaper price, which is around your MA20 level, 36 to 37. That should be okay. What about BDO? This one is red. We're still a green here, but I did not take profit here. Let's just wait for another opportunity, but we're still green, but sayang. Anyway, it's fine. Let's not get out yet. I did not get out yet here. I'd like to plot our support here, 99.85. Okay, we might have another downtrend tomorrow. I think the big players are just fetching some more people down there. That's why they're selling their position, so that it's either it's them as well. They sell their position, and then the small retailers also, get affected. They panic, they sell, and then when the price is down, those people who already sold up there, they will re-enter, or it's possible that their friends, big players as well, will enter, and then bringing the price higher again. So where could that be? That is around 99.85. Next possible area of bounce. MWIDE. MWIDE. 6.55 area of bounce, but it will drop first. Okay, 6.65, 6.68, not much of a difference, but overall you get my point. This is most likely going to face another red candlestick tomorrow, but who knows, we can have a very long candlestick like this, probably touching this level and then bouncing same day, right? Just take note, if you want to start accumulating volume, haggle for a few more cents. 6.68 is much better than where it is at right now. MAC as well, retracing, sign of weakness. So let's see if it will go back here. 5.36. That is a possible area of bounce. See that? Used to be your resistance, and we managed to break out of that. So chances are it will revisit, because it created a brand new wave, revisit the support, and then continue higher. Overall, look at that. So cheap. Okay, so if you believe that this is a stock that will go northbound in the coming days, wait for it. 5.36 is a much better position. Okay, home. As for home, also a sign of weakness, guys. Just take your time. 6.41 would be the next possible bounce. 6.31. Okay, you're already at the overbought, meaning starting to look expensive. Volume also starting to decline as we move higher. Yeah, just be patient. HLCM. For HLCM, it revisited your support here. It did a very long sideways movement, and if we followed the RSI formula here, right, while the price is doing a flat line, doing sideways, and your RSI is showing an uptrend here, that means you have a momentum. The momentum is starting to pick up. Look at the last 3 days over here. Previously, there was no volume. But why is it that on these days, volume is all of a sudden so high? That means people are already accumulating volume. So just do your research, check out the health of their finances and revenue, and of course, future projects. Let's talk about now. Now, heavy sell-off happened today. Let's watch what happens right at your previous resistance. Oops. There was a consolidation that happened here. This level, and then we dropped. Most likely it will touch that again and then continue higher. Now, last 2 days, two candlesticks that are really huge, but the volume is just low. That means some people here are still holding on to their position, or possible as well that they were not able to do stop loss. So nevertheless, the 2 peso level is very near, so those people who are worried that they'd be stuck again, I don't think it will go back to this low or even this low. It might respect this previous resistance over here. But just face the, just be prepared because tomorrow could be another red day. What about URC? As for URC, this is a sign of weakness. Oh, this is the stock that I sold. This is the stock that I sold, and I used my buying power to enter at SMC. Okay. So now, where could it possibly drop? It might revisit your 132.61. See this? This used to be your resistance, became a resistance again here. And so if it drops, most likely it will revisit that and continue the price higher. So far, we're still looking healthy, but we came from an overbought level, so it's just retracing. It's resting, guys. If you're worried about the outlook of URC, I feel that these are just minor retracements because overall the sentiment of this stock is now showing bullish movement. So just understand that not every day is going to be a green day. There will be days when you will have some retracements, and this is today is one of those days. Tomorrow could be another day. and let's catch it around 130. What price level is this? 134, 133, around that area. Okay, I'm still monitoring this stuff because I want to get in again. There you have it. That's our, oh no, we have one more. MPI. MPI, even though that's a green today, that doesn't look good to me. We might revisit this price level. 3.21. I see this. Created a support at that level. Became a resistance here. Also look at that, validated by previous days. So if it revisits that, I feel that 320 could be an area of bounce as well. Overall, we have big potential. A good long-term resistance to so even if we just look at the 2019 performance, that should already be a promising profit-taking level if you are willing to wait that long. In the meantime, catch it around 3.20 because we feel that it will retrace. So far, that's our part 1. I will upload this, and if some of your stocks have not haven't been reviewed yet, go ahead and drop a comment so I can record another one for you. Okay? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you like what we have just talked about today, don't be shy. You're invited to also hit the like. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for watching.